So what started really, people always ask, like, what do you do, how do you do it, why type deal, right? So what started as a house was just a desire to help some guys that I was in relationship with, being in the recovery community here in North Fulton. Man, if you'd have told me, nearly 5.5, 6 years later, of being intentional in that we'd be where we are today. We didn't set out for this. It's still humbling to think that we've got, our largest campus is 6.5 acres, and from ponds to car repair facilities to 3,600 square foot warehouse building. I mean, I know I never would have. I'm sure our board and others would have not really planned on this. This was not a business plan that we wrote and said, hey, this is what we're going to do. It was just, in the market being soft and a downturn, I had a house and I had guys in intentional relationship that needed a place to live. So it starts just organically grassroots and is grown because of the relationships that the men have in the community and that we have with one another. It's grown by attraction rather than by promotion and marketing and those things. So it's really rewarding to see the fruits of everyone's the reward of everybody's intentionality and the reward of all the men's desire to want to do the next right thing. And part of that is helping those around them. So what's really interesting today that we're struggling with, or that we're working through, you could say, is when a grassroots movement, initiative, and desire mushrooms up to where now you have a functioning organization with a board and with multiple locations and issues of running an organization, and culturally you're built from a grassroots. How do you continue to cultivate and kind of encapsulate who you are and what you're really about, so no matter how large you grow or how many locations or states or whatever it might be at, you never lose the intentionality of the first relationship with the first individual that I was able to help give what was given to me. When you look at that and you look where we are today organizationally, and with all the infrastructure that we have or maybe don't have, and we're all kind of covering one another for one another, it's awesome to see an organization that is built out of desire, built out of intentionality, and built out of willingness to help one another, when the majority of all your staff is volunteer without ever requesting to volunteer. And we don't have sign-up sheets to say, hey, who wants to help somebody out today? It is the innate desire within inside of our community that the men are circling around because it was done for them. And so you've seen movies to pay it forward to this, that, or other, but to be in an organization, to be in a community, and moreover to be in an intentional community where there's an unwritten code of we are going to help carry each other through the hardest point in times of our life, but it not be written anywhere, that is what motivates me to continue to keep doing what we do.